Let's see how many stacks we could get. I'm hoping for at least a 14, but oh, we got a bit more lucky. We got 15. If you don't have yaoguang, let's check this damage out though. 1.6 million anyway. Still a lot of damage, dude. Hello internet, and today we got Sparxie. So I've done a lot of showcases on yaoguang because while she and Sparxie kind of like comes as a pair, and that might not be as good of a thing because you know a lot of people would have to pull a bunch of relation characters and then put them all together. In today's video though, we're gonna try not do that. What if you just like Sparxie, you prefer not to pull yaoguang, or maybe you just don't have enough for yaoguang and you just really want Sparxie? But yeah, don't worry with the stats for now though. This is what it's looking like. It's a pretty, you know, run-of-the-mill Sparxie that you could have, and as usual, no islands with most of my showcases. And yeah, the team that I'm talking about will be this. Ladies and gentlemen, Tribbie is still in it, even in version 4. Like, this thing's just so good, dude. You wouldn't be able to tell by the dumb, kind of clueless face she has. But before starting, everything is here from the Creator Experience server. Now, you see, with relation characters, there is something you want to be really careful about, which is with relation damage, you're gonna notice this damage is not affected by damage boost effects, which means you want to be careful with like who you put as the support characters. Yaoguang obviously pairs her perfectly, but well, if you don't have that option, you can always go Tribbie. Simple reason, she has all type res pen for your ally. This isn't a damage boost effect, so this applies to Sparxie. Not to mention, target damage taken increase with the zone on the ultimate. That's also not something to buff Sparxie, even that is like a vulnerability effect of sorts on the enemy. So they actually have very solid synergy. And yeah, I'm just gonna show it with a E0 Tribbie with like the most free to play, so now we got dance. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people can play this team right away. If you don't want to pull yaoguang, if you can't get her, this is the team you're looking for. And dude, the performance is not bad, I don't think. What also isn't bad is this ad I'm about to show. And hey, before you skip, trust me, it's a good deal, and I tried to make it funner, so I'd appreciate you to watch it. Listen, pulling for characters can be a train wreck like this one, which is why I'd like to introduce a website named Aniba. Aniba offers top-up services that I personally use in order to get the best top-up deals at a discount for the same top-ups that I already planned to purchase. You know I only use the trusted sources, which is perfect since Aniba complies with Hoyo versus top-up service guidelines, and that's the biggest doubt removed. So to get a new big prize in yaoguang here with Aniba, click my link in the description, purchase the bundle you'd like, which actually has localized prices based on your location, enter yours or maybe even a friend's server and user ID, complete the purchase, and voila, your resources are in game, no fussy login required, zero hassle involved. You even get a 10% cashback for your purchases that you can claim in your Aniba wallet for your next purchase, so it's just more money saved. If you're already planning on spending anyway, Aniba is honestly a good deal, and why not give it a look-see? The curse of buy, look, get yourself those glorious V4 characters instead, how about that? And this actually helps you very much to afford food on the table, and I appreciate your support. Now then, back to the video. And away we go. I like this team for a couple of reasons as well. First of all, they're all adorable. Look at the front 3 characters. And then in contrast, you have just this guy, Danheg. This is like an evolution as well. Tribbie evolves into Sparkle. Sparkle evolves into Sparxie. Alright, so we're going to play this normally as if we just have a yaoguang anyway. We're going to go with the ult here. And after this, we want to just check out the damage output of Sparxie without yaoguang. You see, usually elation damage is really boosted with the punchline number, right? So right now, we don't really have yaoguang being able to bring you a lot of punchlines, but you know, Sparxie herself actually brings a lot of punchline anyway. So what we will do, we'll get all the buffs in, and yeah, now, well, we don't have Tribbie's. Oh yeah, you know what? We have it right now, so let's go ahead and use that. So I'm pretty sure now we have absolutely every buff possible. A normal Sparxie under this circumstances would do easily 1 million damage. Now with Tribbie's effect giving Sparxie a lot of all-time rest pen, right? Not to mention the 30% damage increase. Yes, it's actually the same exact things as yaoguang would provide Sparxie, but more. The numbers are actually higher. It's just that there's no elation related buffs though, so that's something. All right, now let's have our POV be grabbed by Sparxie as she dreams, and let's try gambling, dude. You see, what's so cool with Sparxie is if you're lucky enough, you'll always be good. Just like that, we gained skill points right there. I also just realized without the last elation character, you have 1 less skill point there. Usually we have 4 extra skill points like beyond the upper limit, but because you only have 1 elation, you only have 1 extra skill point limit, and combined with the 2 from Sparkle, you get a total of 3. It's not as good. Oh, we got a rocket again. Awesome. So far we have 8, and that's 9, that's 10. We got it again. Awesome, dude. 11, that's 12. Come on, one more. 13. Ah, dude, 14, man. Not exactly as good. I would love 16, and yep, 720k. That's why you could tell the number of punchline is actually really much valid for the damage output of Sparxie. But still, we have 38 punchline now generated by just Sparxie, and the moment AHA Instant take those into account, we're gonna get even more damage on Sparxie. So the big difference between having yaoguang or not is just how quick Sparxie can start like rolling in with the damage, right? We're gonna go with the ultimate right here, getting some free skill points and 400k damage right there. With yaoguang, we would have had an ult with yaoguang at this point already, and that would mean instant triggering, and that would mean way more certified banger being taken into account. And remember, with certified banger, the higher the stacks, the higher the damage output of elation characters, which is why you really want it. All right, after this turn, we should trigger this. Check this out. Instant with only Sparxie. What's the damage output looking like? 1.2 million. No yaoguang to be seen. And we take our turn instantly. I think we can wipe them off if we're lucky enough. Let's start gambling, man. I would hope for like a 12 stack at least, and we got 14 again. That seems to be the standard if you don't have yaoguang. Let's check this damage out though. 1.2 mil, baby. That is not too shabby at all. We definitely see the issue of like the lack of instant though. If we have the yaoguang ult right here, that's one extra nuke for Sparxie. That would be so good. But yep, let's go ahead and do the ult here. We do have dance, giving Tribbie the turn right there. Now I'm not sure if I can get Sparxie the turn. If I could, that'd be awesome. Let's give it a shot though. All right, we go with this damage here, and Sparxie does get a turn. I'm just not sure if I am able to kill it though. We'll give it a shot. 8 skill point, baby. Let's see how many stacks I get. I would love to have 10 at least, and we get 12. Not exactly as much as I would hope for, but the damage output is... Oh, dude, that's so close. Come on. We don't want to spend all that 50 stacks with MOC effect. Are we going to spend it all on this one guy? That wouldn't be that good. I don't have enough for the all, so we did spend it. 700k spent on that one mob. That is such a shame, and that did took one cycle, so you can see without yaoguang, it's mainly because the lack of elation boost and the lack of instant that makes Sparxie a lot less ideal, but still she holds her own, right? This is not absolutely horrible. Right, so now we have a turn with Sparxie. Usually we just one-shot this wave, but I don't think that could happen. So what I will do instead is I'm not sure actually. I think I'll gamble. We have 2 skill points. Not this again. Not only we gamble in the gacha, we gamble in game. Technically, if I'm lucky enough, I would just get to 10 skill points from here. Okay, that's already one gone. Come on. Boom. Okay, we got 2 back. Come on now. One more. Oh, come on. All right, it's only 4 stacks. We did get 57 punchlines though. This is about to happen. So 57 certified banger coming in. We're gonna just use the Q here. It did no damage here because we didn't have any certified banger, but right after the instant we should though. 800k down right there. We have 57 certified banger taken into account now. And I think we should do enough damage here. We're gonna go ahead and use this. That should kill, I hope. Does it kill? No. I should have used the outer characters first. We should have like given buffs to Sparxie that way. I'm still not used to fighting this guy, guys. All right, we'll go with the outer ult here. We are gonna push Sparxie up, and yeah, notice this. We're so close to killing the ones within that 1v1 mode. It's such a shame, dude. But if we had yaoguang, that would have been absolutely the case. Well, we actually did kill the enemies in there. Okay, and 1.3 mil done. So by getting out of that 1v1 mode, we do gain a lot of skill points, and that is just a lot of damage. We got 77 certified banger now. That is gonna be a lot of damage. So let's hope we can kill this person in no time flat. Let's go for the ease. Now we got 8 skill points to our name. Let's see how many stacks we could get. I'm hoping for at least a 14, but we got a bit more lucky. We got 15. With yaoguang on the team, usually we get 1 more skill point limit, which is why 16 seems to be the norm for me. And yeah, 1.6 million anyway. Who gives a crud? Still a lot of damage, dude. Now we got Tribbie. Let's get our luminosity back on, and we have dance on a sparkle as well. Let's get everybody to turn here. All right, so Sparxie will gain another turn soon. This is like the fastest I can make it, I think. Like the fastest setup I can make them. I don't know. This did 6 skill points. That's all we have. I'm gonna have to go push it anyway. We aren't gonna spend any skill point with that skill usage, but right now we will be spending them. If I'm lucky enough, I'll be okay. I'm getting a lot though there. Ooh, that was like 3 in a row. All right, 12 from like 6 skill point. I can't really complain. That seems to be normal. I think she's actually pretty consistent. Usually it's around the same range of skill usage that you'll be able to use. So 43% into 16%, 1.6 mil done. Yo, it's not bad, right? But yeah, this is the part where it's bad. Certified banger has ended, right? The duration has ended. We have to wait for the instant, which will happen right now. But without the certified banger, elation characters are definitely much worse. 1.7 mil done there. You can tell how much more damage Sparxie does with instant, right? It makes her so much better. And yep, now we're gonna come into the 1v1 mode again. We only have 2 skill points to our name. You know what that means. It's time to gamble. Come on. Bam. Okay, the first one's the rocket. How about one more? That didn't happen. Crud. All right, only 6. I guess we have to use it. We do have the ult coming in though. 400k down. And how much damage are we? Oh my god, they still have so much health. We should still be okay though. Let's just like dump this in. How much damage would this be? Almost 500k. Tribbie helping out as well. Not that it matters. All of these will increase my all-time rest pen though, which is nice. Let's push you up again. I think all I need now is just one more instant, and we should be able to wipe out everyone within that 1v1 mode. So yeah. yeah, we'll see what happens here. We're gonna go for a Q. I think we could just ult again. Ideally, I should wait for like the little mobs to buff my characters first before like doing this, but well, it's too late now. I'm gonna touch this guy, and that guy will push himself up, giving me all-time rest pen. I'm gonna do this again. I think that's kind of a waste, but you know what? I already clicked that. All right, Tribbie went with this damage as well, and now we gotta kill all of these. We got 8 skill points. It needs to happen now. We still have 38 certified bagger. Let's see how many stacks we get now. I've never gotten 20 in my life still. I should try and get that, but well, with my luck, that's not happening, baby. We did like 1 million damage there. We are out of certified bagger, and aha instant is still so far down the action bar. This is where she struggles a lot, right? With yaoguang though, you can just trigger it 1 extra time. That's a big difference. All right, so now we got 1 skill point with Sparxie. Dear me, would I go all in with this 1 skill point and try my luck out? Oh, absolutely I will. This is a stupid idea. I got 1 stack, that's it. How much damage are you gonna do with 1 stack of skill and no certified bagger? Check this damage out. I deadass do more damage on a Bailu basic, I swear to God. All right, that's an exaggeration, but I'm pretty sure with a DPS Bailu setup, I did a basic of 16k damage after buffing her with everything. I don't know what's crazier, the fact that that did nothing or the fact that Bailu almost did enough to compare to Sparxie's 1 skill there. All right, we are gonna win this. It's just taking a lot longer than I would prefer. All right, so 2 skill points this time. How about we use them all, huh? And that's all we're gonna get. Are you serious, dude? We're gonna outright. No, I don't want to aha instant first, man. Well, the aha is wasted 800k damage on the 1 low mob. I would have preferred to like use the ult to kill the mob and then have the eyes to happen on the boss. That's such a waste of damage, dude. Oh man, but it is what it is. We got eyes then again because getting out of that 1v1 mode. So yeah, 1.2 million done. That's still fire, dude. And then with the MOC buff as well, it's gonna help us out a bunch. And this is when we have to kill the boss now. If we don't, we're gonna sit here for a lot longer. I'm not about that life. Now we got Sparxie. I'm pretty sure if I want to maximize the 1 turn capability of Sparxie, I should just spend some skill point first. Oh, we got 8 though. And oh wait, nah, I can't use Sparkle's ult within this effect. Oh, come on. I thought I could use my Sparkle ult after this. I guess not. Well, I'll just spend all the way, man. Come on. 20? Oh, dude. Only 15, but that should be more than enough. 4%, dude. Oh, gosh darn. If I had this ult on, that's definitely enough. Well, it should be enough now, though. 2% with the dragon. Oh, the dragon doesn't attack. Can you please die? We'll use a skill here. Do I get my ult? No can do. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have an aha instant coming up. There's no way this boss is gonna win from here. So we do win, and we'll check out the performance later. We'll compare it versus like having yaoguang and stuff, right? And bam, that's 1.3 mil. Her damage is really high if you get aha instant off, right? So remaining cycles, 3 cycles. With yaoguang, you're looking at 1. So as you can tell, it's a pretty big difference, but we are running as E0 Tribbie with like no signature icon as well. Most people has E1, and if you have E1, your damage will be higher. I think you're looking at like a 2 cycle clear if you play it way better. And that is what happens if Sparxie's used without yaoguang. You can tell there are some weakness, right? Especially with the Lyco needing up to 3 elation characters or more skill point limit. But the point being though, you don't have to use them, or you don't have to have both of these characters right now for them to be usable. I do recommend it. It's like the new archetype, right? Obviously you want to pull the new archetype together, but it still works out. And someone like Tribbie is just gonna help out everyone. Of course, I do have E1 as well. With E1 is gonna improve, so it's actually not too bad of an idea. But I will also be frank though, against this boss that actually provides you with aha instant, I'm pretty sure when you get out of that 1v1 mode, it helps Sparxie's damage a lot. So in the end, I do actually still recommend just pulling for both together if you want to unlock their highest potential. I'm pretty sure Hoyoverse is thinking about releasing their complete team first early into this version. So yeah, that's exactly what I'll be doing, considering I have been saving through like the last stages of the last version all for this moment, right? But yeah, the final point I'd like to mention though is something like this, I suppose. This actually is a 0 cycle clear. I've already tested this, but well, the video's a bit too long, so I won't be showing this. Maybe it's another video. You can definitely finish this boss by just using this team, and it looks ridiculous. The entire tech you're trying to use is yaoguang's extra aha instant. Time it so you can like cleave the entire team so you take the least damage, and repeat that again and again so you can get into the boss phase, trigger a lot of aha instant to wipe off all of the 1v1 modes, and you instantly win right after that, because the moment you leave the 1v1, Sparxie's damage just goes crazy against the boss with all those skill points. And yeah, she's just really strong in her best team, honestly. And that'll be all. Then let me know what you think, and good luck if you're pulling for any one of the characters, and take care.